Welcome once again out of 4 years and so shabium. So I know sir you all will agree with me say Shatta Wale akwa to say kokromoti outside ho ebo poanye ye name the image omo painted the man Shatta Wale. And as it stands now, Ghana entertainment, the way our entertainment ne kono. Sandy Pano mu pushy here to be their favorite artist no. It's really not doing the job. See I say can't. I'm even thinking of Telecel Ghana Music Awards, a come first to organize some event because Shatta Wale is now not in their list, but Shatta Wale is the one doing the work. And I think we are making. I know say some of the Beam fans will not agree with me, but at the end of this video, we'll get to know more. On the flip side, Shatta Wale former manager, Bugod, Ababedin Komobi, Chim say he getting fame in the entertainment industry no. Shatta Wale in a man mileage. In fact, Obabeye Shatta Wale manager no. Shatta Wale made him very popular. Now that popularity in a man it did ding, and indeed it's true. Yebetie ensem abu God ede ababetuja. Ne mom no answer ebeko ye ensem make also ye new viewer. Now subscribe to your channel where I may just subscribe, like it, try your comments anymore. Share video no na ma foforo into me and share. So we all know say from last year to this year Shatta Wale has set a record no everywhere you go. In fact, yeah share the birthday, she the way birthday no the G baby a boss so share Shatta Fest the yeah. In fact, and easy. Wamana so her last year on my good bangers. This year, you who say Rama was for bagging nominations near the idea. Now the question is, if Shatta Wale was to be on Telecel Ghana Music Awards, and by now they be favor. I'm sure as at now, organizers of the award the can say, Stoneboy, what are you doing? Stoneboy, what are you doing? Out of 4 ekelebe on my day far no. As it stands now, I can show you Stoneboy level always is here. It's just like one wadam for namna when video be a say. Now person on fan wadam for the wadam for no who so sre ba wodani when in sana of for you. Sana kwako is here. Ma monti asiero. A typical example video no enunye. In social video where by false pretense. Those supporting it, no, they know such a lady and koye, but mo bumuni guzo no more support it. So you get fake smiles. You get fake smiles. But indeed, the one working too, no. Also who say no, uncrophobia using into a fast strategy be say no. Sana dia on my chance ni biem. Now for yentie and you wa and come up you do the side. Now yeba to us way yensem.
Nti ano me hu se Ghana VGMA for ene Ghana music industry for no I think say omonsa yes from because enipa na omo say ono they don't care about him no he is selling Ghana out there. Concept of the year Shatta Wale Shatta Fest trendy beyond control BYK MDK stubborn or selling Ghana out there. So into no I say omo said this group no they are stubborn, this group no more bianfa omo ko join omo this group no ye junkies no they are rather selling Ghana out there but the so professional artists or bonnet tie nenyomonko into like what na say now say nyoma you can see say no we no onyashi name we no and eboa o man no and I think said the on my Ghana so nya profit or we mu nyina so yeah.
In that of us, in someone you work and it's nothing but the truth. The Shatta Wale, in fact, or no one finding the rejected stone. He is now setting the record. In fact, or say yes, indeed, a Juma not yes, yeah. The international artists, we know they see the kind of job they do. And then see interna to me call interna biomana. Shatta Wale January February alone. See a March record come by January February alone. Shatta share the wa trendy. Sure the what the Irama was a chichabi bia. Some say Irama was so. Mo beam for ne then a mo artists international artists to me. Yeah, sure. As it stands now, amount for reconsider. Or more Jones say no. Nipa na ye pushing. See a cry ye huni effort be. Obi ye bibi na obebe kan se nipa na ye ni ye wo de na wo ye ni ye na kosi sen arofo enfa no no fanto nche na afidi ye ntie enkomo na eye Shatta Wale former manager Bugod e de ababetu jo chechim se Ghana entertainment space no nipa man ni blow ye pa eye Shatta Wale and arofo se Bugod amfa Shatta Wale in fact the respect amana anka ebe me ya papa because nipa bia ya ados ayi and it's good say Bugod etumi atu n'enum to aka no kre no e da change no public no one can cry the public already knows because it's true Shatta and Emma Bugod be popular and can Shatta Wale and who is Bugod and the likes of Stoneboy Muni na didi ho out of the NTN common den enfamra
the spot and things where we shot the video. This is my guy.
VIP made you the best money.
Yeah.
Which artist gave you the most trouble?
No, I won't say trouble because now if I say trouble,
headache. Who was difficult to handle?
Shatta Wale.
Why?
And he gave me the most mileage.
Okay.
I was known and respected.
So let's put it in the proper perspective. So VIP gave you your most revenue.
Yes.
Shatta gave you the most mileage.
Yes.
Explain that.
Okay, so I mean revenue, everybody knows is money.
Of course.
You know, VIP has had some quite of a following.
Of course, at the time.
But they were moving differently. These are legends. So you not hear a lot of KKK about them. You understand? So Boo has done this before. So if he's working with it, it's nice like that, you know. But Shatta came with a whole different vibe. You know, because he had the street following. So if somebody will know my name on the street, it will because of Shatta. Yeah, that affiliation. You understand?
Yeah.
And Shatta gave me the most mileage, and both good and bad.
Yeah.
In the mix.
So most mileage in terms of reach.
Yes, reach and everything. Yes.
So what do you mean by he also was the most difficult to
I mean
manage?
he didn't follow the status quo. I learned a lot from that job. I learned bits and pieces from everybody, but I learned most from him because when you're asking him to do this, he's doing something else.
Yeah.
Because you go and cause a mess. You know, there was a time myself, you and Halifax, you people said everyone beat me, sir. You understand? And these are the same people that helped me build that brand.
Relationship with Shatta Wale, the 1.0, not the 2.0, which we'll get there.
Yes.
You played more defense, and I remember one of your posts, how if you are working with somebody or with an artist or any project, you give it your all.
Yes.
You go all out because that's where you get your daily bread from.
Yes.
And so you support and defend with your blood.
Yes.
And I remember in Shatta Wale's fight with Shatta, where there was this accusation that GH1 had refused to play his songs. That's when the Daddy thing.
Yes.
And he wrote a very scathing letter to your former boss.
Yes.
You remember?
I remember.
What made you do that?
Again,
it was really a strong word.
I know. And that was when I had exited Shatta.
Yes.
I mean, Shatta will be part of the troubles leading to my exit from Shatta House. Okay. Because you make the place uncomfortable. You know.
So at the time you started working with Shatta Wale, you were still with Shatta House?
Yes. I was. So I had to leave because of the trouble and all that, you know. So because you're there, like I'm seated here with you, then the next day the guys all over you.
But you were telling us about how you stopped working with Shatta House because of Shatta Wale. What happened?
Okay, so I would say I don't blame that entirely on him because at the time you see, I was like a CEO working under a CEO. Yeah. There were times where my boss, Mr. Ayuade will come and say, hey, are you working here or you are working? Yes. Because TV3 and other channels will come to Shatta House to come
and interview you.
Yeah, to come and interview me, you know. So I realized it was creating some sort of...
Yeah, because it was more like you are pushing your brand
good
at the expense of Shatta House.
Yes, Shatta House.
Because you're becoming a brand on your own.
Exactly. You know, and it became some sort of, like you're saying, conflict of interest. But then the Shatta Wale bit made it, You know,
So was it your decision, or you had to sit down with maybe your boss and say, listen, where maybe I didn't do it, where he has got into there?
No, it was
let's part ways mutually.
It was my decision, but there was a nail in the coffin.
Okay.
My son, Inshira, had come, I think 2013 or whatever. The day I went to the hospital to visit, when my wife just gave birth at Senate Hospital, my son told me to leave at the time, straight away, that fresh baby that had come a few hours before I got there. Because I was contemplating, because the thing was too much, it was heavy. But then you were leaving for what, or to what? I had always depended on a salary.
Yeah.
So now you're going out there to do things on your own. It is not an easy step.
Yeah.
But when I saw him, I just heard the voice clear, Dad, leave Shatta House. So that day when I got back, I think the following day I wrote a letter. I don't discuss anything. I told them I'm giving them a month and I want to leave. There was conversation, oh, why do you? I'm like, oh no, I want to just move on and do other things. And that's how come I came back. There are bits and pieces, a lot of moving parts that...
In that of was OT and someone boo God, Eddie Beturiana, it's nothing but the truth. As it stands now, me, I'm still on the grounds with a friend saying, ain't you wanting some more kind? I am very sure past the Talital Ghana Music Awards or one more organizer awards in Ghana. Almost nothing or more Jim Homuya and Shatta will come back to the scheme, but there's no way chairman is coming back. Muni pana mu pushing so international or no abe buama program na ko international. Loki they are bleeding, but mun to me nka. Alofo mamfa musia na mami whose opinion or comment ni mo. Ye the more updates, ye the more gist eba wakwe.